During the Second World War, I don't think any nation struggled as hard to maintain their freedom and their way of life as England did. And when you look at history and you look at what happened during that time, it all boils down really to one man, and that was Winston Churchill. Churchill had the ability to rally people together. He had the ability that in the midst of their cities being bombed and all the destruction and death and terror that was going on at that time, to raise an entire nation up, to have courage, to not just have courage, but to make a difference, to fight a battle, to continue their way of life. As Churchill said, there was no surrender. So the only thing he could do was to build them up. That takes attitude. Hi, this is John Patrick Hickey, and I want to talk about that attitude. You know, when we think about attitude, we often think in terms of a positive attitude, a brighter outlook on things, that can-do spirit, that looking at the difficulties of life and saying, I can make it through this, I can find an answer to these problems. Well, for most of us, and I know I can speak for myself, that my difficulties in life, during some of the most trying and difficult times that I've had to face, are nothing compared to having my home bombed out. I mean, we in America, especially in this generation that is living today, have little understanding of what true trial and sacrifice is all about. We are far, far removed from the horrors that went on to the English people during the Second World War, during the Blitzkrieg, and the times that they were really challenged to rise up. But the thing that got them through is the same thing that gets us through, and that's attitude. An attitude that says, we can survive, we can do this, we can move forward, we can conquer, we can keep from being conquered by the things that are around us. Winston Churchill said that attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference, and that is so true. Yes, I believe in having a positive attitude. You know that I do. We've talked about that many times. And I believe that every single problem we face in life has a solution to it. But I also believe that true attitude that makes a massive difference in our life is that attitude that we can overcome the difficulties that are there. So many people give up their dreams. They give up the things that they've fought for and struggled for and hoped for simply because the road got hard. Well, it will be hard. I've told you before, I'll tell you many times. There are times you're going to fail. There are times you're going to make mistakes. There are times that your journey to achievement is going to be very, very difficult. But you can overcome if you decide that surrender is never an option. This is John Patrick Hickey, and I do want to encourage you to be your best. Love God, have good manners, discover the unknown, and change your world. Hi, this is John Patrick Hickey, and I have a very special offer for you. I want to give you an ebook called A Simple Guide to Goal Setting. I want to do this because I know a lot of you have not set goals, have not made a plan for the things you want to achieve, simply because you're not sure how to do that. This guide is going to help you to do that. It is a tool to help you move forward, and again, it's absolutely free. Go to the website at www.johnpatrickhickey.com. There, fill in the free membership information, and I will immediately send it to you. This book can be the tool that helps you to finally achieve those goals.